welcome back once again. I'm done with the game. I'm just trying to figure out what all the endings are. I mean, I know there's probably not much of a really big difference between all the endings. I just want to figure out how many there are. So far, I have found 3. I'm working on number 4. I'm thinking there's a number 4. I'm sure there's multiple endings. But, okay, let's see what's going on. I haven't really been taking this last part pretty seriously. I mean, I've already finished the story. But this last ending that I'm trying to find apparently has, much more story to it. So, let's see what's going on. A celebration needs to be executed. We survived the great trial, but I don't think our moral is holding up. We came close to death. I almost killed us all. The steel tube has been a coffin. If Zuri hadn't disobeyed me and snuck along behind us, I could have been shot. It wouldn't have been a clean kill, but I have no illusions about my survival odds. This is what I wanted, right? To be put in charge of tactics and missions, where I got to fight stupid spies and stop forces from evil from harming my troops. It feels so long ago that I stepped foot into this vessel, like it was a different Natalie. One who only saw the world in glitter and majestic glory. Everything was mine for the taking. Everything happened exactly as I dreamed it would. Once we got the crystal back and turned over Dr. Melson, my promotion is assured. There's no way Command is going to ignore this. This is my dream. Why do I feel so melancholy? 1,000 different possible outcomes are playing in my head. Most of them I don't survive. Some I don't walk away with my rank or dignity. They aren't true. They aren't going to happen anymore. I played the deck as it was dealt and revealed the winning hand. These stupid illusions of endings I dodge won't go away. Please, brain, just let me be. Just let me enjoy survival without thinking about what else happened. Please excuse me. I'm going to take a bite of my noodles. Sorry, this is my lunchtime. Damn chopsticks. Okay. Hi, Kylie. Dragging a massive bundle of wires down the hall is poor Kylie. It's maybe 50 pounds of tangled mess, but she's dutifully dragging it down the hall. Here, let me help. Oh, Major, it's okay. I got it. Are you sure? You look like you're struggling. I am, but I enjoy it. There's so much that needs to be done around the ship to get us moving again. You really love your job, don't you? Uh-huh. I think I like this ending. Migi isn't so scared, and we didn't have to kill... Yeah, we didn't have to kill anybody. That's good. You have to do what you love or you'll end up being grumpy like Soul. But he works really hard, too. He does indeed. We always joke that he was going to be director one day despite his protests. Huh? Too much responsibility and authority for his taste. I'd love to be director myself and enjoy the prestige, but he just wants to have command of his own ship. Major Hackett just wants to focus on protecting what he has in front of him. That's what he told me once. Like how you protect the ship from breaking down on us? Yes, Major. I love to listen to the engines humming happily when things are fine. I wish I could be just like him. Well, kind of. Stan used to tell me that he doesn't care about me or the Nimros. I just can't let myself believe that. What else did he say? Kylie. Why did Soul arrest him? He's a good person. Kylie, he tried to kill me. He tried to kill us all, you included. But he promised me that he was going to save us. He had friends who were going to help. He was so confident. I knew in my heart he was going to be rescued. Who? Who did he say was coming to rescue us? I don't know. He kept telling me it was better if I didn't know who it was. And that doesn't seem a little bit suspicious to you? Well, no, nuh-uh. Kylie, stop hiding yourself from the truth. Colonel Stan Nelson is a Ralton con man who is playing your naivete against you. Stop saying that. Being able to stand up and accept the truth is key to principle and being a Katajian officer. If you aren't going to stand up for the truth, you don't deserve to be here. I get it now. You do? When he said that he came here to stop evil from unleashing terror upon the universe, he meant you. Oh no, don't do this to me now, Kylie! What? I mean, that little emotional outburst was interesting. What do you mean he came here to stop evil? Officer Migi, what else do you know? What else did he tell you? I'm going to have Lieutenant Zuri arrest you on charges of treason if you don't speak up. This is critical information. Please, Kylie. You know how bad of shape the ship is in. The truth almost died once. I can't let it disappear without making sure the galaxy is safe. I just want to make sure my family and friends are safe. Isn't that what you want as well? If the Colonel is up to no good, I need to know what he's trying to do and stop it. Do you think that's evil? No. If he tried to kill me for good reason, then now would be a good time to let me know. Kylie, hunting the truth is my job. Now is the time to stand up and help me protect the universe. Show that uniform you wear to honor in your heart. Noodles. She's not going to tell me anything. I should have guessed from the start that she was too far under the slime ball influence. But what am I going to do with her? Letting her roam free could be dangerous. Traitors are well traitorous. Let a marked target go free, and I hope I can use her later. Bring her back now. Hey, I heard you yelling. What's going on? I'll let her go. Nothing is going on. But I heard yelling. We just had a disagreement about something. Yeah. Kylie, you are a Gatagian Defense Force officer, and I trust you to do the right thing. You did the right thing in the engineering bay by getting the engine working. I know you'll do the right thing in the future. I wish you'd tell me the truth so I didn't have to keep running my investigation into it. But I'll consider this a trade for you getting the engine fixed. Major, thank you. I'll get everything back in shape. I'm counting on you. You are a hero, Kylie. I am? Sure, you're way too small to be a warrior, but we can't fight evil without your help. Am I too small? For Zuri's definition, maybe. I don't think I'm a hero. I just want to make the ship stop hurting. That's pretty noble, Kylie. What's wrong? Nothing. I'll get back to work. I heard what you were talking about. Why did you let her go, Nat? Because, well, I really doubt Stan would have told her anything important. She's just a henchman, so I'd have to do some deep interrogation to get any useful tidbits. Despite how fast and convincing that sounds, Zuri sees through my ruse and laughs. Okay, I don't know why I let her go. I keep thinking she's a traitor and possibly dangerous, but she might be small, but I think Kylie really does have the markings of a scholar in her. Not a warrior, but certainly a scholar. A scholar? Pardon me, must take another bite of my noodles. Poor man's food. Sorry, I'm eating ramen noodles. They're so good. Scholars are all brainy and weak-willed, but they have a code of justice that kind of like warriors. Kylie loves the Nimros and its crew with all her heart. That's why no matter how bad an influence Stan has on her, she'll always take care of the ship. Do you think that's why she fixed the engines? Stan made it clear that he didn't want things fixed. Yeah. Wait, I think we can use that to our advantage. If we can somehow convince her Stan poses a direct threat to her love, maybe we can turn her against him. Isn't there another way? Why? What am I not talking about? A real warrior would confront the problem directly. They wouldn't use such a foul method to turn friends against each other. You saw how that went. Kylie wasn't going to talk. Isn't Kylie your friend? Isn't that why you didn't arrest her? She's more of an acquaintance. What about me? Would you ever consider using me like that? Am I a tool to you? No. How do I know that you're not going to turn against me later if you aren't going to follow the way the warrior when it matters? It's what? I can't tell her that I'm trying to do my job. Zuri refuses to understand where I'm coming from. I need to deflect this conversation. I need to go report to Commander Rasuna. Want to come with? I'm going to go back to sleep, but if you need me, just yell, okay? No danger will arise as long as Zuri's on the case. Nope. Good night. Good night, Zuri. Another bite of my noodles. Sorry, you'll have to forgive me. I gotta be at work in like 30 minutes, so I'm trying to get as much of this done while I'm eating. And that's my report on the events that transpired, Commander. That certainly is an interesting tale, Major Brooksdale. If I hadn't seen how your kind operate, I would be loath to believe it. Excuse me? You say that Colonel Lesson took you hostage and attempted to steal the crystal for himself during the time the engine was offline. That's correct, ma'am. These are dangerous allegations, though his actions seem to be out of place. I have to verify your story is your word. Am I to believe that you're not using the opportunity to take care of a close friend's personal grudge? Commander? I'm afraid I don't understand what you're getting at with this. Major Hackett's hatred of Colonel Nelson is well known. It would not be a leap of imagination to assume that being a standard Sito and trying to use this to your advantage. That makes no sense. I'm just trying to ensure the man who attempted to kill me is brought to justice. Words against, I need proof. Then all words should be enough, Commander. This conversation does not concern you, Lieutenant. I finished running the test on pistols found at the scene. The weapon ID confirmed that it was last used by Colonel Nelson. The shots by both myself and Faye reported are the weapon log. I also told you what I heard. I heard Colonel threaten the Major before shots were fired. Busted! You don't think I'm biased toward Idiot Lee, do you? She's lying. The door is nearly soundproof. There's no way she would have heard anything unless I was yelling and banging on the door. Kika's trying to protect me. The events she's telling the facts, but there are lies from her mouth. Major Puxio, let's say for a moment I believe you. You haven't answered one important question. Why would Colonel Nelson attempt to murder you, steal the crystal, and prevent the ship's power from being restored? Let's go and hand over to the Ralton ship. Colonel Nelson planned to hand over the artifact to the Ralton ship. Once he had tested it and figured out what its power, he could safely handle it. At that point, he didn't need any of us. Once he had secured the crystal, we weren't needed alive anymore. Ah, yes, the mysterious Ralton ship. Yeah, the Raltons who stole the data and destroyed the ship. What's that attitude for? I asked for evidence. Can you not provide, Major Puxio? But if there was a Ralton ship out there, would this not be the perfect time to get a drop on us? If there's been several hours since we originally lost power, Sito logic battle tactics would be descend upon us now. Yet we remain unmolested. Whew! Strong words from you, Rasuna. Noodle bite! Oh, no! Jared the Jared chopsticks! Lieutenant, I distinctly recall that you also doubted the presence of an enemy ship deep in space. So you don't believe it? No. Ma'am, with all due respect, what do you have against my organizations? You've been hindering my operations since I arrived. Hindered? I let you nearly lead my crew to a frozen grave of unknown territory because I thought that perhaps I was wrong about you all. You all haven't changed. Sito are nothing more than real scum of dictatorship. Natalie isn't. She isn't exactly as brilliant as yours truly, but most certainly not scum. Hearing another compliment from Kika is surprising, but reassuring. Major, have you even heard of the Sito team commanded by Anton Rogers? No, ma'am. They are an elite team that reports directly to the board of directors, like you. They have no judicial overwatch by the sector they claim to serve under. Do you know what happens when rogues with power do not discipline, but no discipline are left to wander our ranks? They get people demoted, Commander. They get people killed. They get good troopers killed because they think that their mission is more important than the lives of their comrades. Instead of just leaving that crystal alone, you decided to bring it back with us. There was no Raltons, just a wise researcher who knew that this belonged in no Sito's hands. You made friends on this ship. You nearly killed them without a second of hesitation. That's what Sito are. How many died on your mission with Anton Rogers? My wing was used to cover their approach. We were told the special agent and his team needed to infiltrate the Ralton military base. They were to be inserted in the base by civilian shuttle. I was sent in with faulty information. They flew my squadron straight into a death trap. Do you know how many of my friends I had to watch die in the first 30 seconds? 20. 20 fires, 34 pilots, and weapons officer killed because Sito didn't think we needed to know what the safest approach vector was. Can you guess why we weren't told? I don't know. Because their mission came first. Dying pilots meant more of their defenses were focused on that approach vector. We were sacrificed as a distraction for them. And the pathetic Sito still got himself shot down. Oh, we were returned to command. Guess who was blamed for the mission failure, Major? Tell me who you think deserved all the blame for all those needless deaths. I'm sorry. Today you almost came that close. Do you want my support? You want my assistance? Then don't ask me to sacrifice more of my friends and troops for your evidenceless ways. This isn't her fault. I understand. If I brought you solid evidence, would you back what I've done here? I'm not unreasonable. I just need to know that you'll do right those people you nearly killed here. Then I'll find the truth. Thank you, Commander. I am grateful you did manage to rectify your mistake in the end. Perhaps you may yet prove me wrong. Well, I guess Persona isn't that bad. Lieutenant Starr, I want you to assist getting the ship ready for jump. I want to head back to Duster Station within the day. Dismissed. I want to go back to bed after that. Is that all Sito are here for? All Sito are to her? Murderers who just use and abuse their fellow service members? Man, Razuna has got some issues. I mean, I understand, but God damn, I cannot use chopsticks to save my life, apparently. I used to be so good at using chopsticks. Oh. You know, third grade. Third grade is the first time I ever used chopsticks, and I used them like a flippin' pro. Now, I can't. Oh, there we go. I was holding them wrong. I'm a dummy head. Un momento, por favor. Take a swig of water. I can deny that some of it. I doubt that anyone other than myself will be taking the blame for not saving the researcher and nearly killing everyone. But other parts of it, maybe she's right about us. I'm dragging along an entire ship full of people. I haven't managed to catch Stan attacking my evidence. I tried to set up a situation to catch him and nearly died for it, and I've learned nothing about what is behind that crystal. I need to find a way to take care of this problem before we get home. I need to fix my mistakes before I also end up killing people. What would I tell my sister if I ended up killing everyone here and somehow survived? What would I tell Soul's family? Would his father still see me as his daughter? I really hope you aren't letting the babbling get to you. She wasn't completely wrong. I know one thing she was wrong about. You. You saved my life, and I'm thankful. There, I said it. Faye was the one who got the power turned on. She's a good minion who saved all by responding to danger, but she wasn't the one who saved me. If you're really the monster Rasuna thinks you are, you would have just had me open the door. He would have shot me and taken the crystal. Sacrificing me was your best chance at self-preservation. And I wasn't going to let him harm you. I don't know too many people who would have chose me over themselves. Everyone loves me because I'm the president's daughter and rich, but nobody would want to save Kika. That's not true. Soul would have done it in my shoes, and Zuri already saved you once. They would have done it out of sense of duty. If she's to be believed, your duty would be to sacrifice me. So I'm happy to have you not be my minion, if that means that you can be my friend. Of course we'll be your friends, as long as you admit that Fire Blast 2 is better than spamming fireballs. Fine, I'll consider. And we made full circle. Fine, I'll consider it. We'll have to compare our theories side by side when we get back. Duh. But Commander Rasuna is right about one critical thing. Where is the Ralton ship? I've been thinking about it myself. Could we have been wrong about the Raltons being involved with the ship's destruction? I question a lot myself, but I think you could possibly slightly somewhat accurate. Then, just because we don't see it out there doesn't mean it's not real. Then why hasn't it moved? You're the Sito, you tell me. If I was going to steal a crystal from a distressed Katagion ship, I would have done it right after they used it and couldn't escape. What if they didn't intend to get the crystal from us? I mean, we were able to beat Stan back. What if their team is just like us and lacks the physical ability to wrest control of a wave? So we all suffocate. Then what? He probably had life support gear tucked away. He holds out, they leap in, and rescue him. I'm feeling a little bit better about this. We thwarted their plans, and this theory is to be believed. Okay, we stopped them. What's their next move? It should have still been the same thing. We stopped Stan from sending a signal, but they'd have to assure he was able to get the things up and running. They still should have showed up. Or they assumed we stopped him. Then the next move will be the same. Stan takes control of the ship. Kika? You better have someone there every moment, every day, of every minute of hour. Are you scared, Kika? No. I mean, sure, it's a little bit worrisome to think that possible murderer is going to try and steal something I'm supposed to protect. Between Soul and Zuri, Stan doesn't stand a chance. Yeah, I guess. The racist and the spad should be able to overpower him if he isn't holding any weapons. Anyway, you shouldn't be on your feet too long. As your doctor, I forbid it. But what about the party? Party? What are you babbling about? You just get the ship running and heading home. I'll worry about celebrating our success at survival. Stupid Sitos are always leaving the real work to the professionals. Hee hee. You better have a special Kika is awesome cake waiting for me. Okay, I'll give you that one. Kika is pretty awesome. Hours later, as the party begins to wind down, I find myself unable to shake the concern over our future. I had fun toasting Kika, though we had no alcohol to do so, and redistributing Stan's hidden stash. Okay, this is stuff we've been over. But seeing Fate constantly grimace to the pain reminded me of the burden I have to carry. There's no flawless victory as much as a victory at all. You haven't even touched your steak. so many what to done, didn't he? This is stuff I went over in the first playthrough. No, the steak is fine. I don't like it bloody. Then what's wrong? Really, there isn't anything wrong. I'm worried about what's going to happen when we get home, too. I can't really lie to you, can I? You've proved you're a real warrior back there. You faced danger right in the eye, didn't budge when you thought it was wrong. All I need to do is work on my fighting skills, don't I? Well, since I'm here beside you, you don't need to worry about that. I do feel a lot safer with you around, Zuri. It warms my heart to know that you want to depend on me more than just safety. And then Zuri confesses her feelings. I was just thinking about how Kiria wouldn't be proud of me if she could see me today. Oh, wait, what? I've been thinking, maybe there is more to protecting others than just kicking butts of bad guys. It's a critical skill of a warrior. I want to be more. I want to be a top warrior or someone who can believe rise and strong. More importantly, I want to be someone who can walk alongside you. When I'm around you, I feel better, dreaming I'm a better warrior. In the past, I would have taken her words to chuckle, but she would have been, Now maybe I'm not. Zuri feels strong in my presence. Y'all got the hots for each other. I get it. I want to stay with you, and what I'm trying to say is that, see, that's what I want to be with you. I don't know how to speak words in my mind or my heart. I can't teach you that. I can't do it either. We can learn together. Do you think we're going to get in trouble? We haven't done anything illegal. But she's right. It's our place to decide. We also swear to protect people, which is more important. But why can't we do both? If you want to find a corruption of power, let's ask Kika. First, I have to think of an idea and ask her later. I'm glad we didn't let you go. It was nice being able to protect people. You got a bright future ahead of you. We have a bright future ahead of us, right? Orders will someday tear us apart. Hey, if you're going to eat that, can I have it? Sure, it's a bit cold, though. That's okay, as long as it's no mushy rice. Future, what does it hold for us? And let's see where... I wish I could stop time, or at least slow it down. Our full speed return to friendly space is going too fast. Far too fast. Num num slurp, slurp, slurp. Take a swig of water. I'm going to have to cut this short here pretty quick. We've read that. Wait. Yeah. Well, I feel like this is all stuff we've gone over before.